Playoff promo part 3 dropping tomorrow morning in MUT. We've got 6 champions and 2 LTDs. We got 4 current players, which one are each of the finalists for the teams in the conference championship. For the Chiefs, Juju Smith-Schuster, 95 speed. He's definitely a really good run blocking wide receiver. That's what I'll say. Von Bell, strong safety, Bengals. This is a very, very good card I will be 100% picking up. Charvarius Ward, former Kansas City Chiefs, 6'1" on the height, 96 speed, 97 zone coverage. One of the best corners in the game. Hassan Reddick, 94 speed for a pass rusher is super high. I want to say he's probably now the fastest defensive end, outside linebacker, pass rusher in the game. There's Hassan Reddick. Now getting into your legend champions, we've got Andre Reed, an upgrade from his original 89 overall legend card, 96 speed, 96 deep route running. A very, very good card. Then Allen, not going to say his last name, gets his 3rd card of the year. The 3rd 96 left guard we've gone in the past 2 weeks. Left guard, he's, Bruce Matthews is now deemed irrelevant. So there we have that. LTDs, we've got Kurt Warner. This card might not actually be that bad because his abilities are really good. We'll talk about that. A little bit slow. Definitely your pure pocket passer quarterback. And then the other LTD is going to be Chris McAllister, another upgrade from that original 89 overall legend drop, 96 speed, good height, man-to-man archetype. Chris McAllister, very, very good card. Here are your abilities. And Kurt Warner, I want to say, Gunslinger for 1 AP, Hot Rod Master for 2 AP, and Fearless for 1 AP. And since he is a field general, he should also get 2 AP set feet lead. So that is not a bad card. Allen, not going to say his last name, does not have, we're still waiting for that 0 AP threat detector card other than Joe Thomas, but yeah, those are your abilities. And since the cards are 96 overalls, you can already pre-build these cards by getting the 93 playoff cards in the game already. There are other 93 overall cards and 91 overall cards, I believe, in 87s. I don't know the exact overalls, lower cards, but yes, 593s will get you a 96 champion tomorrow. In other news, Reduxes are finally, well, at least the 95 overall Reduxes and some other select lower overall Reduxes that just didn't get cards in the game, like Larry Zonka, Casey Hayward, and Jimmy G. But yes, 95 overall Reduxes are being added to the game tomorrow. Another thing too is that Javon Hargrave was actually not in packs for most of yesterday. There will be a make rights. Don't ask me if you are eligible. I think anybody who opened packs for the bulk of yesterday is going to get something. I don't know what that something is, but make rights are on the way. Also, Javon Hargrave is in packs till, I believe he's in packs the next day. So he's in packs still today till tomorrow morning. And the last little bit of news we got today was some more Team of the Year information. They said they were pushing it back a few weeks. We now have confirmation when, Team of the Year is going to be happening. First off, voting is going to begin in February. And then the Team of the Year content is going to be dropping sometime in March. So I would guess maybe after the Super Bowl, Team of the Year voting does begin. And then early March will be Team of the Year content. I actually am a fan of this because March is usually one of the most boring months of the year. Usually just, the NFL season's over. We've already got Ultimate Legends. We got all that fun content. And we're just kind of waiting for Easter content. So Team of the Year being in March, and they'll probably be 99 overalls, I think is a low-key big W. I say that also because we are getting quite a lot of content now on a weekly basis. So it's not like we're desperate for more content. So putting Team of the Year in a month where there's not a lot of fun content to be, had, I actually don't mind. But now hopping into the training market, we are seeing a little bit of a training rise today, which is kind of expected. We got the announcement of the LTDs, and Chris McAllister and Kurt Warner are some pretty good LTDs. So you're seeing, 94 overalls back at that 130K unfiltered mark, 96s, which were easily buyable yesterday at 230 and 240. They're up to about 280, 290 unfiltered. And even if you filter down, you can barely buy them at 250K. So training, you can't really buy anymore. There's not, of course you can buy training today. It will definitely be more expensive tomorrow, the high overalls, but there's no real window today to buy and sell tomorrow. We talked about it yesterday. Without the weekly wildcard reroll in the game, training didn't hit that Grandmaster plan where we were going to sell everything Tuesday, but my plan is still to sell everything at the latest. I want to be fully liquid going into Monday night of next week. So I'm going to sell a lot of my training this Thursday and Friday. Hopefully training gets a little bit more of a spike, but we honestly don't need it because, for example, 96 overalls, which I bought for 240K yesterday, already going for 280, 290. So the profit's already there for them. Hopefully they get to 300K. But yeah, the whole reason behind this is now that we know Team of the Year is what, a month and a half away. There's no real reason, even though TVPs are still looming. Like, we feel like we could get them every week. Every week we don't get them. We all also are guaranteed to get 97 overall Super Bowl champions next Thursday because of the 99 MVP pre-order bundle. There came with some 97 champion vouchers for the Super Bowl promo. So at a guarantee, we are getting 97 champions next week, which will also see an odds boost most likely next Thursday. And usually when there's an odds boost, an overall boost, if there's no TVP, the market is going to have to come down a little bit with training just to kind of meet that overall boost and pack. So it's kind of why I want to get fully liquid, but we'll still be looking out to buy training cheap. But yeah, that's the plan. Going to try to sell off most of my training at the latest Monday night. Sell days really Thursday, Friday, and then Monday of next week. Probably not going to sell much over the weekend unless training stays expensive. One other thing I do want to talk about that I mentioned in yesterday's video with these weekly Tuesday wildcard cards. Now, I originally said I wasn't buying the 93 overalls, but then I changed my mind about 2 hours later once they came down in price a little bit. I put it in the comment section for you guys to see, but I don't think many people saw it. Also put it in the Discord that I actually did buy quite a few 93 weekly wildcard cards for under 85k, probably at an 82, 83k average, because they are technically the same as the Team of the Week set players. So we bought those. Right now, they're in the mid 90s. They're kind of weird. Like, there's not that many up, but they still, to me, are way too cheap, and I'll tell you why. The most expensive weekly wildcard card for this week is probably Drake London. He's chilling at about 500,000 coins, which is pretty expensive, right? He's a very good card, 96 speed, 6'4 receiver, very good card. The confusing part to me is if you go to the set for Drake London, it's 4 93 overall cards in 3 90s. The 90s are going for 20k, so that's 60k. You know, if you just put the 93 overall cards at 90k, which you can buy right now, you can do the Drake London set for 420k, which is confusing because, one, you could do that for profit. So to me, I feel like the 93 overall should be somewhere around 100k, 110k. 90 overalls could also probably go up to 25k. I'm a little confused why they haven't risen a little bit more, but either way, it doesn't really matter because I'm probably just going to do the Drake London set over and over again and take my, 40 to 50k profit. If I got these guys for 82, 83k, I'm making like 60k on the set, so I'll take that, do the set a few times with my 93s. But yeah, a little bit confusing. I feel like the 93 overall should be closer to 100k, 110k, as long as Drake London and Alex Highsmith stay at around that 500k mark. But yeah, that's really all we got today. Not too much to talk about. The market's been pretty, I mean, this week was supposed to be really exciting, and it turned out kind of be, you know, a little bit of a dead week. But that's it. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.